seconds up.
All right, last event of the evening on the ladies' side, women's distance medley relay. 1,200 to 400 to 800 to 1,600. And this is oftentimes where the title is determined. Oregon, of course, with a strong team in this race, along with Tennessee.
Villanova also has pointed for this race. Oregon hoping to do well here.
Oregon picking up 2 points in the women's 200 meters, so they didn't get shut out there.
That's Ann Kesselring from Germany, running for the University of Oregon, has the lead-off leg of 1,200 meters that she's running for the U of O.
I know she's not on our list. We can see Jordan Hasse down there for Oregon.
This is largely, Dwight, while we have a minute, an American event. Distance medley relay running, tremendously exciting. Considered maybe the paramount event to win at the Penn Relays Championship of America Relay Carnival that last year in 3 days had 113,000 in attendance. And from a college standpoint, this is the race. 1 400-meter leg, 1 800, 112, and then 1,600 meters. Pace is pretty comfortable here. Everybody together.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, we had a little bump, a little fall. Nobody at fault, according to the judge. I think this race should be in the Olympics. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Oh, geez, that's a good point. That's a good idea. Every once in a while, you come up with some dillies, but I think it's great. It just gets the juices jangling, as Satchel Paige would say.
So once again, it's 1,200 meters, then 400 meters, then 800 meters, and 1,600 meters.
800 meters reached in 2:15.5 unofficially. Now I watch for Emily Lapari from Villanova. Usually has a great kick. She's back in the middle of the pack right now. She is where she often is. She's in like 7th or 8th place. She's close, but she's ran 3 minutes 20 seconds for a 1,200-meter leg recently at a race in the Armory, and Villanova turned in the 3rd fastest time ever run. There goes Lapari swinging wide with 1 to go. Typical Emily with a white headband on, but she's got some ground to make up.
Kesselring continuing to lead for Oregon.
She's swinging wide again. Let's just kind of watch this. Look at her move past people on the outside. Kesselring holding the lead. Lapari right now back in 4th place. Now she's in 3rd place.
Kesselring, very disciplined runner, European, German runner, as they go to the first handoff. This is for the 400-meter leg. These athletes will just run 2 laps of this 200-meter oval.
Unofficially right around 3:20 or so for that 1,200 meters.
Zobo Okadobi, the freshman for Oregon, getting some separation here in this first 200-meter lap. Villanova in 2nd. It's Christy Verdier, a junior. Tennessee well back. Chanel Price is going to have a lot of work to do on the 800-meter leg. According to the lineup, she ran the opening leg. I'm not certain that we saw her. They were well back. So the handoff for the 800-meter leg for Oregon, Laura Ressler. Oh, excuse me, Becca Friday is running the 800-meter leg. These teams out getting relay, always changing up the order, changing up the personnel.
Very fast pace here for the 800 meters out on the lead for Oregon. I mean, this first lap is a barn burner here. We'll see if the price is paid on the last lap of this 4-lap event. Samantha Lurch from Arkansas back in 3rd place. Whitney Jones from Arkansas ran a very good 400-meter second leg. Jordan Hasse due to be the anchor for Oregon. And she's coming back here a little bit.
She's settling into a rhythm now, but out awfully quickly that first 200. You can see that gap closing. Becca Friday of Oregon still holding up. You can see she's already suffering with 2 laps remaining now in this 800-meter leg.
Friday ran a lifetime best of just over 2 minutes and 7 seconds just a week or so ago. Here comes Samantha Lurch with a white headband here from Arkansas.
Friday really wish she didn't have another lap and a half to go the way she went out in the beginning, and they're going to overhaul her. Now it's a matter of how big a gap she ends up giving to Jordan Hasse for the 1,600 meters, or was she just gathering herself and going to try and hold these teams off? Becca Friday moving into the outside part of lane 1, very smart.
Chelsea Cox from Georgetown holding them true right up in second and challenging for the lead.
Gutty performance by Becca Friday, the sophomore from Oregon, who went out way too fast the first 200, but has just hung in there and has not been overhauled here. She will, at this point, give a lead to Jordan Hasse on the anchor 1,600-meter leg. So it's Hasse from Oregon, Sheila Reed, the senior for Villanova.
Oh, this is going to be a great, great race. Both women under 4 minutes and 36 seconds, 4:35 for the mile this year. Right in that range, 1,600 meters, mile times.
And Reed will be happy to follow Hasse.
Hasse has to know that she's got a work cut out for her. On the distance medley relay, run at the Armory. And that fabulous 10-minute, 56-second plus time that was turned in by Villanova. Reed ran 4 minutes and 31.5 seconds for 1,600 meters. You would have to think this would give her a little edge over Jordan Hasse. Reed is running fresh here as well.
Now, you know what I always say, it's always better to be the hunter than to be the hunted, but Hasse is a savvy runner. Watched her all through high school. She's not at Oregon because she doesn't know what she's doing.
67, first opening 400 meters for Jordan Hasse. And the rest of the group has slowly pulled its way right up behind Hasse. Very solid opening leg.
If I know her at all from watching her run all these years, she's probably got a little something up her sleeve. 5 laps remaining. Hasse continuing to lead for Oregon. Sheila Reed, the senior for Villanova. Arkansas is in third. Stephanie Brown, sophomore, on their anchor. After the 1,600-meter leg is done. That's Virginia in fourth, but lots of teams now in scoring position with a little more than 3 laps remaining on this anchor 1,600-meter leg.
Hasse with 400 meters to go, reaches it in about 9:15. Let's see what her last 400 is, or Reed's, or whoever winds up with the victory.
That is Texas Tech in third, not Arkansas. So it's Oregon, Villanova, Texas Tech, and Virginia. Jordan Hasse of Oregon has got the lead from Becca Friday and has not relinquished it. 2 laps remaining, and Hasse starting to push it a little bit. She's also starting to wobble back and forth, side to side a little bit. Sheila Reed with a good finish, and Hasse has done all the work. Virginia now moving into third place. Stephanie Garcia, the senior, on the anchor. And Sheila Reed, you can see her starting to wind it up, just waiting for the right moment. Coming up on the final lap of the distance medley relay, there goes Sheila Reed trying to pass Jordan Hasse of Oregon, and does so successfully. Sheila Reed, the senior, who has now put herself in position to be hunted by Jordan Hasse of Oregon. Important points for the Lady Ducks as Hasse now mounts a challenge down the backstretch, and it is repelled by Sheila Reed. 100 meters remaining. It's Reed for Villanova, the senior. Hasse, the sophomore, for Oregon. Reed, a look over the shoulder. Hasse does not have an answer. And Villanova is going to win the distance medley relay at the NCAA championship, followed closely by Jordan Hasse and the Lady Ducks from Oregon.
And that time, unofficially, 10 minutes 52 and 52 100ths of a second. Just over less than 2 seconds off the world's best time. Tremendous performance. That is the American record set by Tennessee 2 years ago. Great performance. Really, those ladies did a terrific job. Congratulations. Jordan Hasse, tough run. Look at Villanova celebrating. Can't believe the time.
Well, Sheila Reed took that lead with a lap to go, looked over and said, "You're mine."
Reed's time, unofficially 1,600 meters, 4 minutes 29.9 seconds, and she rejoices with her team. Look at her hold off. She knows she's got enough left. And the young lady from Canada who won the NCAA cross-country title for Villanova takes the distance medley relay anchor away from the University of Oregon. Great performances by both teams. Look at those outstanding performances. 10:52 for both.
And Reed has the 3,000 to run tomorrow, and she's downstairs with Lewis Johnson.